confluence of the Three Rivers is Acrisure Stadium. This is the point in the season where coaches admonish and encourage their teams to finish strong. Week 13 here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bearcats offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's French. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's French. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Has it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
The Panthers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Mason Heinchel, you have to wonder about his confidence after a 5-interception day in that loss. run inside. It's Turner. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Guys, let's talk for just a second about Pittsburgh. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now point to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here. That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted for the 11th time. Takes it the other way. Oh, sweet feet. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
And the D deny them on second and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Using his feet. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the run, it's Turner. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early.
Turning it on! He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Running inside, it's Turner. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground to try to move the chains. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. The Bearcats with, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake.
Man, the fake punt. The idea of the fake punt is so great. I'm going to catch you off guard, get a free 1st down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say about it.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Quarterback will keep it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To the air, it's French. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Completes the shuffle pass. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in. Lita, it's a bad drop.
It'll be third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. To the air, it's French. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The run inside. It's Turner. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Right back to the well. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's French. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside, it's Payne.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Makes the grab. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Payne. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking for a gap, it's Payne. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Following the play, there is a Pitt Panther slow to get up. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fires quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's French. And he slides down, and he got just enough to pick up the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Grinding and churning. The goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Great job by the back on the option. And the extra through, and the lead balloons to 21. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to fire on second down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Pitt calls it second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind.
There he goes. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Turner. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll get rid of it. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll set up to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number. Five-team, the Oregon Ducks.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Coming out of the locker room, the Panthers head coach told me their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Panthers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Let's it fly. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That's the senior safety being evaluated by personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Motion from the wideout. The short hands, it's Henry. On the move at the 30. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Takes a handoff. It's Payne. Got enough for the first. What a cut. Now he's loose. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw, it's French. Makes a catch. Could not make his way to the corner.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Turner. Can't get him to the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And finally, we see a nice game. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bearcats sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven He's someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Yates. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Running inside. It's Turner.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Knight. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
What an unbelievable job by the secondary. No pass rush in sight. Quarterback had all day to throw, but they still took away all the options in the back end. Great job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. As they put the finishing touches on this victory in the season finale, let's take a look at what's in store for championship week. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying play action. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Really don't like that play call for 2 reasons. Number one, if you're down inside the 3-yard line, just run the football. Trust your guys up front to be able to get it done. But 2, if you are going to throw it, it's got to be a bang-bang play. You've got to have slants or quick outs or a back shoulder fade. Anything long developing, it just forces the quarterback to have to hold on to the football. And because of that, he took a terrible sack.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Looking to throw. Finds him out of the backfield. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perry. And they'll knock him down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Bearcats decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Bearcats is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Delay to the back. It's Smith. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's sacked. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Looking for room at the 40. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well give it to him again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The run inside. It's right. Fighting off the defender. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith takes the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Strong, firm tackle.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Pitt! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now, even more down the stretch.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Line is set on 3rd down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bench.